princes of Kashi. There was a kingdom in Kashi. Whenever there comes a celebration festival, they stage a play in those kingdoms. So in one such instance, the queen of the kingdom wanted to stage a play. For that play, they wanted a very young, attractive girl to play the role of a princess. They couldn't find anyone. Then the queen told, you take my son, approximately 5 years old, you take my son, dress him up as a princess and stage the play. The charming young prince was dressed up as a princess, and the makeup came out so well. The prince looked so beautiful as a princess, and he played the role of the princess, and the stage was played, and the play was staged, right? Then everything came out very well. At last, the queen wanted to keep something as a remembrance. So she called the painter and she told, paint this picture of this beautiful young princess and install in our hall, court hall. Then the royal painter made a beautiful painting of the princess and put it in the hall. Years grew by, and the prince grew up as a young man, 20-25 years old young man, and he learned everything, and archery, everything he learned. He became a fitting prince, eligible bachelor, and he was going around the hall once, and he just spotted, and he spent some time and looked at that painting, and that girl, that princess, attracted him very much. He saw the date. Oh, it's about 20 years ago. Now she must be of the same age, and he imagined how beautiful she'll be now, and he started falling in love with her. He started liking her, and slowly he thought he will marry her only. He wanted to marry her, and he kept on thinking about her only. And once the minister watched some changes in the prince. Prince, something is bothering you? Can I help you? With a shy in his face, the prince told, yes, I am in love. Oh, is it? You are in love? Wonderful. Who is that girl? Come on, we'll find out and arrange for the marriage. Can you show me her? Yes, I can show her. Where? I can show her to you in a photograph in our court hall. Photograph? In our court hall? Then the minister got a slight doubt. Then he took him. Come on, show me the photograph. And the prince took the minister to that photo and showed, this is the girl whom I have fallen in love with. I'll marry this girl only. Then the minister smiled within him, said, Prince, please sit down. I need to talk to you. I have to explain to you something. Then the minister told, this is how it happened. This play was staged. They couldn't find someone. The queen dressed him as a princess, and that is that. You are that princess. So the prince came to know the princess was none other than him. The princess was none other than his own projection. When he came to know that, do you mean to say he was disappointed? He thought that somebody else has married that girl, or that girl has died. He could not marry her. All his desires, his expectations dropped off instantly, because the princess was none other than him. Like this. This is what happens when you know who you are. The entire universe, the entire world of names and forms is your own projection. It is just the appearance of the awareness. I'll give you many examples now. You take many ornaments are made of gold, necklace, chain, ring are all but nothing but the expression of that gold. What is the essence? Gold, gold, gold. Everything is gold. Chain is just a name and form. Ring is just a name and form. There is nothing in that. The necklace borrows existence from the gold. Know what happens when you remove the gold from the necklace? What happens when you remove the gold from the chain? Nothing remains. So, it is, what is the essence? Existing. Existence is pure existence only, awareness. So, this awareness, universal, infinite, appearing as the different names and forms. You get that feeling. So what do you get? You get that feeling of satisfaction. You get that feeling of fullness. I am the whole, not the part. I am the whole, only appearing as different names and forms. One clay appearing as different parts. One wood appearing as different furnitures. So one awareness, one single awareness appearing as different names and forms. The prince saw the princess as his own projection. When he knew that, instantly the desire for the princess to marry her, the disappointment, nothing was there, everything dropped off. All right? So, when this knowledge comes to you, everything what you see is just a projection of this awareness. What is existing? This consciousness, this awareness is only existing. Like, one more example I can give you, waves and oceans. It is only water. It's only water. What is wave? Just a name and form. When you look at the name and form, yes, different, big wave, large wave, different from ocean. When you see it as water, it is water. Ocean is water. Bubble is water. So from where the ocean comes? From where the wave comes? From the ocean. From where the wave exists? In the ocean. Where the wave is going to get resolved, get back into the ocean. Like that, all these things arise from the awareness, stay in the awareness, merges back into the awareness. So when you get that, like the prince of Kashi came to know the princess was none other than him, just the projection of himself. So you get that. You get that feeling. So the Prince of Kashi story explains to you what will be your attitude when you look in and come to know who you are. All the worries drop off. All the problems get resolved. Then life becomes a game. Life is no more a burden. Life becomes a game. You enjoy life. Then once you get this vision of who I am, you work out of satisfaction. You work out of happiness. You don't work for satisfaction or for happiness. So, who am I? Explained in another angle. In the angle, when you know who you are, what is going to be your state of mind? What is going to be how you are going to behave in this world is revealed by the story of Prince of Kashi. Thank you.